tell you lies just to convince you of how well they are living abroad. My sister, open your eyes and put your ears down. Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, this particular video I want to do is for my African sisters. Yes, especially the unmarried ones, of course. Now, I know there are many African women that they don't want you to hear say this man come from abroad, or when he says I live in Germany, I live in America, I live in this country. Once they just hear abroad and the man say, will you marry me? Piam. Or you even say, will you marry me? He's just going out with them. They're already using our body to want marriage, because for you this is an opportunity for you to travel. Now come, before you marry any man that lives abroad, before you decide to say yes I do, please listen attentively. There are many things that you should put into consideration, especially if you are a young woman, or if you are already settled in your home country. That is to say, maybe you have a job, you're doing so well. Before you say, okay, you want to marry this man and move abroad with him, consider a lot of things. Now, number one is that know the kind of document that this person has. Because, for example, here in Italy, if the man has a kind of document, we will call it like it's a refugee document or an asylum political document, this is the kind of document the person used to seek asylum in Italy. Now, there's some type of that document that cannot allow the person go back to his home country. So if you are in the home country of that person, just know that even if this person is eventually able to marry you, they will not be able to bring you over directly as bringing you through the wife or family reunion route. That is for Italy, because you say that you cannot go back to your country. So how come you went back to your country and you can't marry wife? That one is number one. Then another thing you should know is that know that this person you're coming to come and marry abroad already has a life that he's living before you come and join. So be ready in your mind to accept anything you see, because you're going to be adapting to a lot of changes that this person is bringing you into. Now, especially if it's that this person left abroad to come to Africa to come and marry you. It's not like people were dating before he left, so you really might not know much about him. So there are many things you would see. Then number three, know that you're not going to work. You see all those things that you're already enjoying in African country, where you have your money, you have all those things. It's not going to be like that when you come. At least not immediately. Especially if you now come to countries where they do not speak English. Finding a job subito will not be easy for you. So you're going to be at home for a while. You might not have a job. You might not even be able to communicate with the people around you, because of course you do not know how to speak the language. And if eventually you now start having babies, they're going to be stuck for a little while, because here abroad it's difficult to find help. Maybe where you're coming from you have help left, right, center, but here is a different ball game. Now, another thing you should know is that the man you're coming to come and marry, it's not everything that they tell you you would believe. Because many a times these men, when they come back home, they want to, I don't know why some of them do it, but they will tell you all manner of things, all manner of good things. Some can even tell you lies just to convince you of how well they are living abroad. My sister, open your eyes and put your ears down. Some of them, they don't live in luxurious house like they do in Nigeria, or like they do in Africa. Some of them live in small apartments. Some of them are even living in a room apartment. Some of them are even living in a room and parlor apartment. So just know that it's a different life from where you are coming from to where you live abroad. But if you're lucky enough, the person is open to you and a lot of things, then you are very, very fortunate. Another thing you should also put into consideration is that when you are intending to date them or you want to get married to them, ask them questions. Say, Oga, okay, when we get married, what is the plan? How are we going to do it? Am I going to stay back here, or am I going to come and join you? Or are you going to return back and come and join me. Ask questions. Many times, many of you don't have questions. That's why you find out that when this men marry you, they end up leaving you behind, abandoning you back in your home country, and eventually don't bring you down. Then some of them don't even have a job. That is what I mean by they don't even have a stable job. Especially here in Europe, if you are familiar with, okay, you live in Africa, so you might not really be familiar with the word, what they say, central. Many of these men that live abroad are being taken care of by women. Yes, they don't have a job. All they do is go about looking for women to take care of them. So, my sister, if you fall victim of that kind of man, or your is your case, so open your eyes. Don't just be so swept off your feet by the fact that he lives abroad, or when he comes, he converts few dollars or few pounds or few euro that he has brought, and then start showering you with gift, and you think, oh, this is the life. Mm-mm. It is not like that. So, especially if you are a well-to-do young lady on your own, so you don't live all your whole life, abandon your dreams back in your home country, and then you think you are coming to come and live the baby girl life with your husband abroad. So you don't meet the shock of your life, because things are happening. A lot of things are happening in it. So I just said, let me share you these few points to get your heart ready in case you're about to say I do to that Obodo Yibo man. So guys, I will see you in my next video. I hope I made some sense in this video. See you. Bye.